So we're here over at the Max Estrada booth for Nail Couture products, and I broke a nail. Lucky me, because we have somebody over here who is willing to fix it for me and re-tip. So I'm gonna get a re-tip, and look how awesome. She's got the awesome little stiletto nails action going on. I told her to make it long. So she's gonna demo using Max Estrada's Nail Couture products, and I'm really excited about it. So she's using the pink, what kind of bit is that? That's the pink. Okay, so she's filing down the acrylic product with Max's famous pink bit. As you can see, the ceramic pink bits do not produce any heat. So it's very comfortable for the customer to use these on the customer, since it doesn't produce heat. And she's just filing down that product so she can add a form and re-tip my nail. And we're using his famous cotton candy monomer, which we always love.
Are you going to do acrylic?
Yes, I love acrylic. I feel very privileged to have a very talented artist from Nail Couture being able to do my nail, fix my nail for me. Very, very privileged.
You're lucky.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Yeah. So if we break a nail at a show, then we know we can get someone to help us out. Because us girls cannot walk around with a broken nail.
It's like magic.
Exactly. So is this the nail dehydrator you're putting on? So now she's adding the nail dehydrator to the finger.
Yes, ma'am.
And now she's currently adding the non-acid primer. And she's breaking out one of my favorite, the long Max Estrada's Nail Couture long forms. There's nothing better than to sculpt an acrylic nail using a form. Woo! Sexy. I feel lucky today. Yeah, she fits it right under there nice and snug and shapes it accordingly. And she's gonna give me a nice, narrow, beautiful stiletto nail. And is that the Eternal Beige? Okay, so she's right now she's taking out and she's dipping in the Nail Couture monomer, the cotton candy monomer, and she's going to apply Eternal Beige. It smells wonderful. It's a very light smell, but it does smell wonderful. There you go. Look at that. Wow.
The nail bit, especially if somebody has damaged nails. You can hide any imperfections with this, and it's very universal for almost every skin tone.
So she was saying earlier, she's using the Eternal Beige. That way it hides. It works really well on any damaged nail. It's also really good to hide imperfections in the natural nail. So she's adding that. She says it's a very good powder to use. Now she's breaking out. Can you tell us about this powder?
Oh, yes. What I'm going to use here is one of the metal powders. If you look, it has a sheer and a lot of pigment, like a metallic color towards it.
So she's applying the clear And then she's going to add some pigment.
This one is clear acrylic. I'm using clear acrylic, very, very thin, so I can just kind of marble in a little bit of the metallic purple. This is also great for weddings or any special events. You can dress it up if you want to.
You know, we all love bling. Gotta have the bling.
Anything with glitter.
Yes, exactly.
Everything is pretty.
Sorry, my pinky got in the way, huh?
It's got the gold hue to it. So depending on what the base color is, you're gonna have a little bit of hue of this. But say if you're using like a dark purple and you put this on top, it's gonna have a lavendery gold look. It looks very, very pretty. Is very different for when you're doing stilettos. It does not have an apex, it has a balance point because the strength is built from the C curve from underneath the side. So it's very important to squeeze the forms from underneath. That's where your strength is.
So you're pinching the nail and really tightening that bottom.
Yes, you're tightening from underneath pretty much. You don't want to pinch when it's too dry because that's how you will hurt your customer and damage the nail plate. You can possibly lift the nail off the nail bed. So you want to do it depending on the temperature in the room. You want to wait till it's about 70% dry so it's still workable without ruining the shape.
And tell me, what's the secret of creating a really long stiletto?
What is the secret? Don't overthink it. Just do it.
I love it.
And you have to know you have to understand, as I was explaining, you have to understand it doesn't have an apex, it has a balance point, which means the strength is a little bit further back, so it's always higher here, and the form placement is everything. The form has to be slightly going down, because if it's not, it'll cause the tip to have a bow in it. And if you're not good at pinching, I'll show you a secret thing that we do too. I'll take brushes sometimes, and I'll even do this to get a better, and if someone has a bitten nail or a really short nail, you can pinch all the way from back here. So it's all straight and looks more narrow, and it curves onto the natural nail plate.
Yeah,
It pretty much grips the nail.
Yeah, because I've noticed with pinching tools, sometimes with the form there in the way, you can't get all the way across.
pinching tools sometimes. It just really depends on the person I'm working on. Again, if they have a nice, decent nail bed to work with, I won't really need to pinch it, because if I can pinch the form from underneath, then I can get the exact detail that I want. But if someone does have a problem nail or a problematic nail or a flat nail, I will definitely pinch from all the way back here. But again, it's timing. And the only thing when you're working with any acrylics, it is controlled. The curing process, polymerization process is controlled by the room temperature. So the colder it is, the longer it's going to take. The warmer it is, the faster the polymerization takes place. So what I normally do to cheat, is I bring a heating pad and put it underneath my towels to warm up the person's hand and product a little bit.
Right, so she's currently filing my stiletto nail into shape. There you go. Wow, it's gonna look amazing.
We're back.
All right, so we are back, and she currently getting my stiletto nail filed into place. And again, I'm really excited. You can tell that she's very precise. She's looking at it different directions.
If you notice, I file diagonal. I file diagonal so I don't lose the shape. I only remove the bulk. Very, very important.
Now she's using the pink bit to just gently file off any excess and smooth out that surface, getting that rough surface nice and smooth.
Your nail. Always apply here. Always apply pressure where the balance point is, because if you hold it up here or you don't hold it, you'll snap it on the corners.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, nobody wants a broken nail. Sorry, I have to look at it from all angles.
No, that's perfectly good. That makes sense.
I actually usually carry a caliper, and I measure the thickness and the width. So a normal salon style nail should be no more than 2 millimeters thick. Yeah, how's that?
Love it.
You like it?
I love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Do you want me to put anything on there?
I'm going to leave you to decorate away.
Oh my God, God bless you.
Oh, and you just do whatever you want. Hey, I've done it all with my hands, so I can bring it on, girlfriend.
She says, bring it on.
Yeah, bring it on, girlfriend.
I always apply a thin layer of cleanse-free top coat underneath.
Wow, shiny.
Yes, I do that so no dirt or anything collects underneath there.
Tell us about the BB lamp, technical and the new BB lamp.
Oh my gosh, it's probably one of the most amazing things ever invented. Why? A, it's small, it folds up, it's extremely strong, so you can cure just about anything underneath it. I actually secretly use it in an airplane, because if it dies, I just plug in a USB cord for my iPhone. And I sit in the corner and paint. But a lot of times they don't question it, and this is why. They don't know it's a lamp.
Right.
It could be a phone or an extra battery attachment. But it's great. It's great for traveling. It's great. So you don't. Most of us have the very large ones we use in the salon, but this is a lot less heavy. No weight on it. You're good. Now it's dry.
Yes.
So whenever somebody's picking up money, coins, everything we touch is dirty, it's only going to collect under the top coat and not on your actual artificial nail. So,
Which will
keeps
probably,
it pretty clean.
yes, probably makes it easier to slide off when you add soap and water.
Exactly, exactly. This is an actual brush for gel application. But today it's going to be a painting brush. When in doubt, you just improvise. If you notice here, I'm just loading 2 colors together that I mixed up. These are going to be leaves. They probably don't look like it, but they will be. These new pigs, yes. Yes, absolutely. You can flash cure these in like 2 to 3 seconds under this little tiny lamp without it smearing to go back and add more to your design. There's no cleanse, and I mean the pigment is amazing. I also use it for cheating, for doing a 2-color fill. If a customer's late, you can actually paint it on the very tip of the nail without having to remove any product, and then apply clear on top. Voila, it's done. Because why? Time is money, and money is time in our industry. I like to mix 2 to 3 colors just to give it a better effect.
And how long does the charge hold on the BB lamp?
It just depends on how long and how much you're using it for. It actually lasts several hours.
And how long is the charge time that you can charge it for?
Just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. I usually have mine hooked up to a little phone charger all the time. As I said, I cheat in the plane and I hide in the corner. And the other good thing is too, the gel paints have no smell, so no one ever knows I'm painting. So that's why I stay in the corner.
That's good because some gels do have a strong scent to it.
This one does not. This one does not. Okay. It's actually done, but I can't leave things alone.
So let's take a look at your nails and tell us about what inspired this design.
Well, what inspired the design is Max loves pink, and he's a very good friend of mine, so he said, can you do something with pink? And I said, okay, and I was really busy, so I decided, what can I do really fast? Stilettos. And I usually can paint these flowers in about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes with the correct brush, and these were the colors we were bringing today, so that's what I basically bet on.
What did you use for the 3D flowers?
I used our colored acrylics that we have here. There are so many bright colored acrylics. Because again, he likes pink, and we had all the neon colors out, and with the summer, I decided to use yellow and pink and somehow have them kind of go in together without all being exactly the same. Display things you can do differently with each of the different mediums, but yet them all go together.
And now you're applying a coat of shiny.
Yes, cleanse free. That's what we love about it. Doesn't yellow. No inhibition layer, my favorite.
Yeah, the famous shiny top coat gel.
$5?
Well, you know I like bling, but that's okay. All right, let's do some bling. We gotta sparkle really loud on Max's stuff.
This is the gummy jelly.
Tell us about the gummy
God,
jelly.
It's the most amazing thing since sliced bread. Anything will adhere. Any kind of stones, plastic, Swarovski, metal, anything you want to. This is how I applied mine, and last time I wore my stones without one coming off, 8 weeks.
So you take some of the gummy gel and you put just a sampler in the dish.
Yes, I do, and it's to remove all the starch that's in the brush so it doesn't ruin this or ruin any of your application. Gel brushes have to be cleaned in only gel, not anything alcohol. Nothing that's an alcohol base at all. So then all I have to do is decide, like, what do I want to put on here? And we have these, so today we'll use these.
The bling of your choice, it's always good.
Yes, I love bling. Everything looks prettier with bling. So what I like to do is grab just a little string of it, and I'm going to place it right here.
Just like you're using it as a liner brush in a way.
Correct. Or you can use the, we also have a silicone tipped Swarovski applicator that works just as well.
On enailcouture.com, correct?
Correct.
So if somebody wanted to buy the bling set that you have, the collection that you're putting on, you sell those as well.
Yes, we have them all. Today they're on sale for $5 and $7. Just something simple.
So this is the final result. I have my nail fixed. And I have a very sensitive nail today. Everything is sensitive, but she did a fabulous job. Very pretty. Look at the flower and a little bit of sparkle.